Today on Table Time Podcast.
How much our parents come from back home and they want us to be doctors, solicitors, accountants, and we're not all made for it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, we've got different creators, whatever, see something in the youth. Wait, he's talented that though. And I said to myself, right, I can either go this way or I can go that way now.
Yeah.
And I can't blame no one else if I mess up. I call it the hood therapist. And I'm gonna start helping man them from the ends who've really gone through shit.
You know that M was
jeans,
on. Yeah, man was shh. Yeah, we're going here, yeah, bro. I swear down, bro. That was the influence. I can't lie.
It's the influence, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
Come man's got to try a thing. And I grew up in a dusty estate. Always running from the
Table Time Podcast. Alright, cool. People, are you keeping it 100? I don't know if you're keeping it 100. But hear what I'm saying. We've got a new brand from the Hip Hop 100 range, yeah? This is sponsoring the podcast, Table Time. I'm also the ambassador, yeah? Man like Fend is the ambassador. Cause you know why? Cause I keep it 100. Are you keeping it 100? Alright, cool. So listen to this, people. Go on rafbydesign.co.uk, yeah? For all your orders for hats, jumpers, t-shirts, exclusive ranges, yeah? And also we have our exclusive code if you want 30%. 30% people, 30% discount. Come on people, I know you like a discount. So, alright, cool. Our podcast, for the podcast, yeah? The code is Table Time 100 for 30% off, yeah? I'll repeat that again, that's Table Time 100. You see the writing at the bottom there, yeah? That's for 30% off. Also, big man ambassador out here, you get me? And a big man ambassador, you see what I'm trying to say? For the brand. So, hear what I'm saying? If you also want to support it on that side, you got the ambassador side, the ambassador code, Fend MC. You get 30% off also. That's Fend MC. So holla people. Yeah, done no. Keep it 100.
How many brown boys do it like us? How many? Mash up a dance then dust. Last year I was doing up studio. What? This year galley when I fuck for the girls and they all on drugs. Two-faced bitches looking like pugs. Raised on my nancy or curry in pots. Came from the dirt like worms and violations. Come around like a fat boy, man I got flavoured cabbage. Pack train, getting peas any way that I can. Never called on my J's, everyone is a fat joint. Back in school I was that boy. First offence I got nicked for robbery. I used to yap boys, jack boys. Looked in the mirror then they said I made a mad choice. Spit like a Mac with the safety off with no filter. Try not to bait it off. More time you can catch me on my low leads or we call D's just baking off. You can't catch me munching a bacon sarnie. Call it haram like lips in hijabi. Wait till I'm finished, this ain't no gimmick. I'm spitting my chronicles but this ain't with it. Now I got less than a minute to kill it. I ain't got time to bill it. So don't tell me about life, you don't live it. Temperamental on instrumentals, yeah I'm so livid. Forever out here trying to catch that.
We're back with another episode of Table Time Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, innit? Yeah man, big up everyone that's been involved. Hold out the whole team today, get me? Yeah man, we're here. So obviously to my right today, got my co-host with me. Big up yourself, my bro.
Hey, Simmz OVT. Hey, come on. Let's go.
Let's go. And yeah man, got another special guest today. You see what I'm saying? All the way from the east side of that bridge. Big up yourself.
It's your boy Velli, you already know, man. Shouts out Table Time Podcast for having me each and every time, man. You know what? It's organic how we met in it as well, innit?
That's
musically,
it.
so
Yeah.
love that, bro.
Nah, come on, my bro. So how you been anyway?
I'm alright, I can't complain, man. The grind, it's been a journey. I can't even lie to you, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Just trying to enjoy it as much as I can on the way, bro, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. That's it. Just enjoy life to the fullest. How you been, Simmz?
Yeah, no, you know. Up and down.
So the run around.
Up and down, but no, today, let's do it.
Come on, man. That's it, man. So obviously today, you know, like on our previous episodes, obviously big up my guys, DJ Savs, DJ Young Nerves, my brother. Yeah, flipping. Obviously we've been talking about grime a lot, innit? We're fans, innit? We're music. This podcast, we love to talk about music. We embrace artists. So obviously, how I met my brother Velli, big up the Shop's Got Bars.
Yeah, big up Shop's Got Bars,
yeah.
man.
Big them up.
Yo, Shop's Got Bars.
You done know, we're outside. What's your name, cuz?
Done know, Fend Dizzle.
Jeez.
Hey, Table Time Podcast. We tell them, listen, Shop's Got Bars. Hold tight with the man them, innit?
Come on.
Listen, look. What? I learnt a lot from the roads. I'm a wise man. You see you move like a side man.
Jeez.
Call them referees. Linesman, them man are crabs, they can't walk beside man. I'm not a chichi man, so them can't walk behind man. Smile in my face, but they want to talk behind man. But I ain't phased,
That don't surprise, man. It's a shame that you can't better your life, man.
Ran from CIDs when they asked the CIDs. Now they wanna see what I'm trying to see. Bad B, be a bad breed, wanna come suck some D. Call out a ball in the air like cricket. Same time, I don't wanna catch that HIV. Them man, they live with a death wish, but deep down, not ready to DIE. On our souls, I stay screaming RIP when I'm pouring up the grey goose in VIP. Reminisce to the sound of the sea. Old school devil like KIG. Foot to the metal when I'm riding streets. Nowadays, writing bars on my iPhone. Karma paper kept burning, writing deep. The head kept turning, hide and seek in the studio, writing beats. Couldn't care what drugs you sell, couldn't care what gun you bang.
Bow.
Shout out Skeppy on that one, ain't got time for these mindless streets, so fuck you, man. Better get ready for the next step. Shout my followers, I love you, fam. Bow.
Shops got bars, easy.
Shops got bars, but done, man.
Come on, cuz. What's your name, cuz?
Don't know, it's your boy Velli. Illy on the map and that. Come on, listen. Ran from CIDs when they asked the CIDs. Now they wanna see what I'm trying to see. Bad B, be a bad breed, wanna come suck some D. Call out a ball in the air like cricket. Same time, I don't wanna catch that HIV. Them man, they live with a death wish, but deep down, not ready to DIE. On our souls, I stay screaming RIP when I'm pouring up the grey goose in VIP. Reminisce to the sound of the sea. Old school devil like KIG. Foot to the metal when I'm riding streets. Nowadays, writing bars on my iPhone. Karma paper kept burning, writing deep. The head kept turning, hide and seek in the studio, writing beats. Couldn't care what drugs you sell, couldn't care what gun you bang.
Bow.
Man, I went down there, done a little freestyle and that, and then linked up with Velli, and you get me, he was sociable, like, and that's what it's about. We go to these places and that, it's about to network with other artists and like-minded people.
Come on.
So yeah, man, big up Richie, you get me?
Big up Richie too, Trilly.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
Trust
for
me.
real.
What's our brother's
Real
name?
talk.
Our brother, man.
Frenzy.
Frenzy.
Yeah,
That's
shouts
it, yeah.
out Frenzy as
Shouts
well.
out to
man.
Frenzy as well. You get me? Yeah.
Cold,
so,
cold.
But yeah, bro, and then obviously I see we was talking about music before we even done our freestyles and that.
That's right,
Talking
man.
about music. So yeah, just where you from? Tell the people where you from and that, man.
So I come from Ilford,
Yeah.
part of East, like just on a borderline of East London. The Manor Park's literally just down the road.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you go over the flyover, you're in East London. It's crazy. But most of my time I was in East, like growing up playing ball and that. East Town, I used to link my boys from Brampton, big up Surf. Like, basically, you know, one of them brothers you grew up with knee high from, like family friend, that kind of thing. So you go there, you learn the ropes and all of that. I was in East most of the time. Yeah. And then really and truly just started branching out, going to different ends, just meeting people on the way, you know what I'm trying to say? But originally started in East, man.
See, so yeah, that's where you've been all your life.
Yeah,
What's
man.
life like growing up in Ilford and that? Because to me, obviously Ilford's
Yeah,
like that.
man.
It reminds me of Croydon of East London, innit? You get me? To
Right,
me,
okay.
That's what it meant. Obviously, man's from South, so
That's interesting still.
yeah, it reminds me of the Croydon. It's like because Croydon, man from Croydon say, yeah, it's London, but Croydon's borough, postcode, sorry, is CR, innit?
That's right.
So Ilford, what's the postcode in Ilford?
IG.
IG,
It's
that's what I'm
IG,
saying.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but it's proper close to Stratford. It's proper close to Manor Park, Forest
Everything.
Gate.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how Croydon is. It's right next to Streatham. It's right next to Norbury. It's
Right,
next to,
right,
it's
right.
even near Bricky. You get me? So
Right, I
a
see
lot
what
of
you're
I can
saying.
get it quick as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get to it quick.
See?
From my part.
Yeah, from your bit, innit?
Around the corner, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
It's like a place everyone can, like, it's a place that's accessible, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? On route, you stop somewhere. Even when I went to uni, like a long time ago and that, yeah, and I went to Birmingham. And
So, yeah, where did you go uni in Birmingham?
Yeah, I went Birmingham. So I'd done it for 2 years, but I had to come back for family reasons. And yeah, and what it was is when I was up there, and you start, you know, chatting to people. I'm just one of them people where I'll just go and, you know, go up to a man and be like, yo, well, where you from, kind of thing, and vice versa. You know, you meet people like that as well. And from time you think, yeah, I'm from Ilford, you think, no one's gonna hear about that. And it's like, they're like, no, we know where that is. I've got family there. They're more time Asian youths and that. You know what I mean? They're like, it's a very like
Asian
heavily
dominated.
Asian and black, I'd say.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Yeah, because I grew up there and I went to schools there, so I know where it was. And the majority was Asian and black.
Okay.
Different races of Asian and black. You know what I mean? So it's about understanding each other and getting to know ethnics naturally.
cultures and that.
You know what I mean? And respecting it.
That's
When you
right.
had innocence. You know what I'm trying to say? When everyone was like one, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And then, it just branches from there, bro. You know what I mean, bro? And,
What did you study in uni? Saying that you.
Yeah, that's it. In uni, sorry. See with me, bro. It's mad, yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
now you said uni. Like, bro, I didn't even know you. went
you gotta
uni.
get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the uni thing, yeah. Birmingham City. I went there. I went to do IT, really.
Yeah.
I got a BTEC in my college thing. You know what I mean? I stayed on the books as much as I could. I was a naughty youth. Like I wasn't a bad youth. I've never considered myself a bad boy or anything like that. I was just around roads, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
To mash my money and do what I had to do. Bump heads with certain man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Car. It weren't fun and games growing up. It was tough. Pops raised me more time.
See.
You know what I mean? Like, so he done his job properly, bro. It was hard, bro. Now I look back at it, man, them licks, whatever, I deserved them fam at times, bro.
100%. Yeah.
But like, you see, it happens for the better. But up in Birmingham, went up there, did my IT thing. Really found ropes there, really. Obviously, going there, knowing that, you know how certain man, you get the grant thing, and because obviously I was with my pops, and we were renting. So at the time where it's like he's a single parent and that man got bust with the thing, bro, I was like, cool, say nothing. I'm gonna see this getting gassed like a young you know what I'm saying? But then I thought, right, this has gotta last me over a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You understand? Started dividing my shit up, thinking, right, weekly, how much can man really spend? Man's out here uni raving, bottle popping.
Of course, he was living that uni life, innit?
Yeah, like obviously certain man, big up them, they could afford that lifestyle, say it openly with my chest at that time. Man weren't coming from any of that. Do you get me, bro?
We said they were just stunting.
I see man who's there. You see the money that dropped?
Yeah.
That same day, fam. You're like, listen, the book is triple that. Man.
Yeah, try flipping the bookies, you know.
It's real talk, fam. It's no cap.
That's madness, you know. Uni life, you know.
Fam, you just see man lose it, bro. But at the same time, I said, you know what, fuck this. I had my dad, like, I was lucky to have my pops to actually say, you know what, send me the money. I'm not robbing you. Just know that man's gonna look after you. I'll look after it from, you know what I mean? If you need extra from it, whatever, but know you're going into next week's money. Yeah? So I'll teach you life now, son, you get me? But then again, bro, man, that wasn't enough for me, bro. You get me? I was going lessons, I had to travel, this and that. And, you know, bro, man can just about fill up my fridge, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting cushy, okay, I got my food and walking around my flip-flops now.
Yeah, that's deep,
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, because saying that, obviously, uni obviously provides people as well, like provides, like, when you're growing up, you know, in like that situation, because there's different types of going to uni, innit? So obviously you went to uni like on campus and that, isn't it?
That's right.
So that kind of gets you prepared for being independent. You get me?
For real.
Because they're slapping man student loan and that. Obviously, when you're young, you're gonna go buy garms, gonna go student raves, gonna go find girls. Right? You get me? Pop bottles, whatever it is, innit? Buying your little ganjas. It's all happening. If you're driving, you're gonna get a nice little car. You get me? It's all happening. So it prepares you, and you know why it's mad? Because I was living on my own from young, from them ages, even before, like from 16. So even what you're saying is like, I might get my little money in that the government might give me some money, little gyro money in that, income support. I was even doing EMA when we were going to college. You get me at the time, and then when I was going to college, it was a private college, so there were no EMA. They just paid for my travel. So by them time, man had to be hustling and bustling. So that's the same thing what you're saying. It's like, this ain't enough. This money ain't stretching me. Boom. I need to rotate and like, you get me, and that's how man learn how to even hustle and business and save money and put back, and you get me, and you see what I'm trying to say, and budget, innit? That's what it is, innit? It's about budgeting, innit?
Yeah, fam. It's real, fam. And you know, obviously it's hard though. That's like we're saying, like when you're young, you see money you ain't seen before sometimes. Like obviously not in my situation, but with certain other man's situation, it's like, bro, man, see T-Racks in my account like that. They ain't never seen a job before,
they're rich,
bro. You understand?
Especially at what?
Like,
18, what age is that? Like 18, 19?
18.
Like, some man, they ain't seen money like that. They be, oh shit. Like no one's taught them about money management. No one's taught them about any of that. So you learn the hard way, innit? You learn by spending it and like, oh shit.
It's sad that they weren't a degree for that, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Even uni don't.
You know what I'm saying? Added on to what you just said there.
That's
man. It's
because uni don't teach you that, you know. Obviously, if you're doing business and that, but you're right, it doesn't even teach you the money. School don't even prepare you for that. Let's forget it, because obviously you're coming out of school, college, then you're going into uni, and they don't teach man nothing to do with money management. All they teach man is about when you're in college, like your CV, getting prepared to work or whatever course you're doing, and you're getting the grades to go into uni. So I'm saying, so
teach you how to make money for
the rich man, for the CEOs and the board directors.
Literally, that's how they teach.
The only youth I know that bus, through uni are the ones that are naturally talented, like with the books, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, books. You know, you just look at a man, you know he's got it in it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, no matter how much like our parents come from back home and they want us to be doctors, solicitors, accountants, and we're not all made for it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
man.
Like, we've got different creators, whatever, see something in the youth. Wait, he's talented that though. He's pushed that.
Yeah.
It weren't that though. Like
Yeah.
coming from, I'm not saying it was strict for man, but it was to a point. Now I deep it and coming from an Asian background, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I see that a lot of my ethnic people that are around me as well, my friends and stuff like that, that like me, it's the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard getting back to what I was saying up in uni, and then more time I thought to myself, let me go get a job. Let me keep it halal, innit? That's how I like to say it, bro. Because like I'm not trying to. I had to mash peas, whatever, but I don't do it for a name or whatever it was, bro. You understand?
Do it to survive and that.
Yeah, real talk,
to
man.
invest into
you understand?
something,
And then there's other man out here standing, treading on toes, taking your food.
Yeah.
And they really don't need to be doing it, but that's another story.
That's another story. Yeah.
But, like,
yeah.
where was I with my pops thing?
Yeah.
My pops thing.
No, you was basically saying that obviously you got a job and that, and
That's right.
you
Yeah.
do
So the
things
shoe
halal
shop
and that.
thing. Yeah. Allowed to. I thought, you know what? Fuck it.
So what work was you doing?
I was handing my CV out to enough, you know, like retail stores. There was a ball, you know, Birmingham. They got a ball ring.
Okay.
Like the big shopping
yeah,
centre.
yeah.
So I've done my CV up on my laptop in my room. I said, fuck this, like, sorry, I don't know if I can sell. But I said, you know what?
Yeah, I know,
Sorry,
YouTube.
sorry,
But
sorry,
well, you can't know where it
Just
gets
blank me
sensitive.
out, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, censor that, sorry,
Yeah, YouTube,
apologies.
bro.
But I had to go get something in. And then some shoe shop, I don't know, I think they went bust now, they were called Brantano. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like, you know, you get the normal shoes and whatever they're from, they're paying minimum wage or whatever. Man said, yeah, I'll take that, innit? But then again, the hours they wanted as well to balance with the work, like, bro, it was crazy,
Yeah,
fam.
it's not matching, yeah.
Oh, what, can you come in today? Can you come in today?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't giving me a,
Yeah, retail's
you know what I
different.
mean?
Retail's savage, they went to work on Sundays and that.
Kind of grand
Yeah.
They knew that students were about, so they utilised it. And more time I just said, you know what, I can't do this. Man's got to go and do what I got to do. Went out to raves, grafted peeps, made my dough, and then in my own way, to be honest, bro, to a certain point, I got lost, bro. Like, I'll honestly say I got lost, like, because I started seeing bread that I ain't seen before, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know the deal, innit? So it's the matter of, now what do I do with it?
That's right.
Like, well, where's this going? And then I ended up, like, you know, just messing with girls and, you know, stuff like that. And more time, my weakness was the gal and going out, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? So I might be open.
The
with it,
lifestyle,
fam.
innit,
Yeah,
basically,
man.
innit? That's
Because
what
in
it
the ends, bro, growing up, bro, it's been boring, man. You just run around
The same area.
cycle.
Yeah, the same people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going
And
out
everyone's
there.
got the same, like no one's trying to aspire to get out of the ends. You know the way that everyone's just thinking the same. You see what I'm trying to say? Like there's a few obviously that are cracking on, they're doing their thing, and some that are elevating and traveling places, but the 9 times out of 10, the majority, you're right what you're saying still. So when you see a bit of money now, you're like, rah, but I could go and eat in this restaurant. I have to go chicken and chip shop. You know what I mean? Like I could go to certain restaurants where I'm seeing people from a higher class and I could network with, you know what I mean? There,
Yeah, fam.
like that's what it is.
It's
But sometimes you lose yourself. Like you said, if you have no purpose, I see a lot of man, and even man's been through it. Like man's made money, and the man's like, raw, I don't know what to invest in. Like I don't know what to do with it. Man's just got it, rotate, then going shopping. Like you said,
Designers.
Yeah, the people man's around looking after them as well. If they ain't got it, you get me? Like man, just giving out. You know what I mean? There. So I proper relate to that. What you're saying, man.
No, it's real, fam. It's mad, cause I see man lose it.
Yeah.
Like, as
Have
well,
it
do you know what I'm
all
trying to say?
lose it.
I wasn't balling, bro, but I was good.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm not gonna say man's trap boy of the year and whatever, nah, bro. But man was good, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was around people that were really doing it, though, Joe. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you're good, man. Come to Oxford, come here.
Yeah.
Met some big people and whatever. Exactly what you said, bro. And then I said to myself, right, I can either go this way or I can go that way now.
Yeah.
And I can't blame no one else if I mess up.
Yeah, you can only blame yourself. You get me?
Yeah, but I had to G-check myself quick, bro, because I thought, look, like my pops has got health problem, whatever it is, you understand? That's why I come back from uni. Like, he's all right now.
Yeah.
Like, thank God, innit?
Yeah,
You
God-
get me, fam?
yeah, God bless,
He
man.
had a bit of a heart problem and that, whatever it was. So, like, man said, to come back to the manor. Let me just go get a job. Let me start putting some money into the house, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I left the line there, whatever it was in Brumtown, come back. And I just started my career from there, bro. And then obviously my music thing's always been in my life anyway, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, from young. So I've been spitting from like 14, 15. It's always been something of an interest to me to keep me sane, fam.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a therapy. I was gonna say to you as well, quickly, before we go into the music, I was gonna say to you that like you said something deep as well that I wanted to answer a question with, because you said your pops raised you, innit?
Yeah, that's
so
right,
like,
man.
obviously I grew up. My mum raised me, you know what I mean? My dad was there, my mum raised me, you know what I mean? And a lot of my friends, it was their mums or their nans. So how was it, how did you feel like your pops raising you, and obviously the circumstance of your mum not being around or whatever your mum not raising you, but how did you feel? How did that make you feel?
So it's probably the first time I'm going to say this out, and I'm happy to say it, because I think I've got over it, and I think I found peace finally, because that's been something that I've been battling for a very long time in my life, bro. And even sometimes I get a bit of PTSD off it, bro. I'll be real with you, fam. And I start like kind of lashing out on loved ones and stuff. Not in a mad thing, but I come back and apologize. I say it's not you, it's me, innit, kind of thing. But like, I was raised like, so for people that know the Asian background, whatever it is, there's different faiths within Asian communities. So you get Hindus, Sikhs, you get Muslims, Buddhists, you get different, you even get Christian Asians, and it's a whole variety, you understand? So I was raised in a Hindu household.
Okay.
Yeah, my mum's a Hindu Gujarati, so that's a part of India where they're from, yeah? So that's their religion.
Yeah.
My dad's a Pakistani Muslim. So he's from Pakistan, and he's a Muslim.
Yeah.
So now people get the faith and where you're from mixed up sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's got to be clear, like, in a way where for you to understand what I'm going to say to you, I have to break it down like this, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
I didn't even know that still,
It's deep, bro, sometimes, because it's so natural to man, I think, all right, cool, but then it's like, man need to really appreciate it, so let me tell you properly, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, raised in that household, they taught me with the prayers, whatever it is, and that they're quite faithful. My nan, like, big up my nan and granddad, I love them, they raised me, fam. More time, during this time from 0 to 10. My mum was a single mum to a certain point, you know. My dad was in my life, but my mum didn't really want me to be part of his life. Whatever beef they had, do you get me, fam? Like, I'm not trying to get involved in that, but they always tried involving man, innit? Growing up, you know what I'm trying to say? So, at the time, I didn't realise. I just wanted one or the other, like, you know what I mean? Didn't know what it was like for them to both be in the same house. And then obviously you went through the communities, like community centres like this. I had to go link my dad in them white rooms with little toys and that, you know, when... like...
It's deep still.
Like, it's crazy, but with that whole transition during that period, this was happening. So my dad was fighting for me in court. Like, big him up, like... He was doing all right for peas at the time. 5 years he done, like, in court, to try to fight for man's like rights, basically, custody. Not even custody, to see me, bro. Just over a weekend or something. Like, he said, you need to live with your mum, that's your mum. He always was, my dad's a real G with it. He's a bit militant with it, but he was born and raised here, innit? So he knows, like, he's done his business. You know what I'm trying to say? But we'll get onto that as well. But that period with my mum, it was rocky, because she's married a Sikh now from a second marriage. Now Punjabi Sikh people, you know, big up Sidhu Musiala and that, R.I.P. my man. But he was a big icon for the Sikh people. Missed and all of them, all makes sense now, all connecting. So with that, he didn't take it too well, that because he knew my dad from Rhodes. Do you get it? He was born here now, so like my dad, he was on his job, but he was raised in an era where there were mods and racists and skinheads, and he was born here, like, you know what I'm trying to say, and like my grandma getting flemmed out while he's walking down the road, he ain't having that. He had like 3 brothers, and they all had to do and look after themselves.
That's like, right, protect their family, innit?
You understand?
That's right, you get me? Yeah.
And it weren't just the Asians were getting it, the black man were getting it as well, bruv.
Of course, yeah.
So man had to unite back then, innit? And then when you've got like a majority, like my dad goes, there were 5 Asians in the school shack. There were like 4 or 5 black men, the rest were white, like not in no bad way, but that's how it was. And now he had to now protect his own, not in a racist way, but to protect his own, like, from people that were not educated, basically.
That's
I don't like to say this colour shit, bro, but it's uneducated people. Long story short, innit?
Got it.
Yeah, like growing up now, I went to school, started like messing about, you know, and I feel like my mum needed my dad in my life now after all of that. Like my stepdad things weren't happening properly, bro. At home, long story short, like my mum had, like my big up my little sister, like people say half sister, whatever, but I see that's my only.
Yeah, I don't believe in all that half sister
yeah,
shit,
man.
all that, half brother thing,
Dead, bro. Dead. And you know, she came into the world and whatever it was, and I feel like I started reaching to my dad more. He got custody of me over 5 years, over weekends, so I started seeing him from Friday all the way to Sunday. Oh, I don't want to go home, bro. No, because it's like he's finally got me.
Around your dad,
you get me? And he was a realist with it from early. All my cousins on that side that he's introducing me to, like I only see him in patches. Yeah. Like you get it. It's
a whole new side to the family, I guess, isn't it? It's a whole lot to see.
You understand, my boy? So it was a lot to digest at the time, and like obviously getting used to it. I was like, wow, I started reaching. I want to go with my pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't work out at home. You know, I kind of fell out with mum. I started practicing Islam, and that was from school. And I weren't forced into it or nothing. I didn't have no Muslim influence around me. Yeah. Now, again, leading back to the Hindu household thing, the religions, they kind of conflict, man. Do you get me? I don't want to get into that, but I went to Jummah once, innit? And it changed my life, bro. Yeah. Like, man just spoke realness to me, man. Like, I kept going, it gave me peace in my mind and that. Yeah. And then I thought, you know what? I went to my dad's, you know, like I said, mum said go or whatever. So I went to my dad's and he now raised me as a proper militant man. Like, it weren't no fun and games. He goes, son, you see how you come to me on the weekends, yeah? And we're going to have this, like, we're going to have these fun, like these fun trips going to Alton Towers and all of this and that with the cousins. He goes, it ain't going to be like that, you know? Let's just get one thing straight.
It's changed now. Everything's changed. Dynamics have changed now,
See your boogs and that man buy you, You best get a job, Ruth.
Word though, word. Yeah.
He goes, once, from time you get money.
He's teach you to be a man. He's teach you to be a man.
He goes, go spend it how you want, go holiday, do what you want. He goes, I can't say nothing to you, but be sensible with it. You get me? But then, tough times, saw like it actually. You know, now I look back at it, I gave him a bit of trouble with the old bill and that, man. I can't lie, because, you know...
It happens though, innit?
He was there, though. See, the difference is, when I got in trouble when I was with Feds, my mums and that, she's like, she just threw man under the bus, bro. Like, stop, take him, nick him.
Just stop doing that.
Nick him, take him.
She's doing the same thing still.
You know what I'm trying to say? My boy, listen, it's deep, bro.
He told me his mum said that she sees him in the riots, she's calling the Feds on him.
All of them in, fam.
Yeah, bro.
That'll be waiting for me.
I remember he told me that I was busting up still. Yeah, true though. Because obviously she was the best for you, innit? Though like it sounds bad, but she was the best for you.
I hear it, but there was...
Forget lock up, bro. If you're being bad, like I don't condone it, but I'm saying, bro, if you learn your lesson, because we got locked up when we was bad. You get me? And we had to learn our lesson. I don't want to see Crime Stoppers on the ceiling again. You get me? I want to keep seeing this.
I hear it.
I want Feds in my mum's yard. You get me? Putting their hands in cupboards and drawers that they're not meant to touch. You get me? Taking things that are not theirs. You know the way they're
I fully do hear you, and that's what happened, bro. That's on my first offence. I got nicked for some stupidness, bro. I was just with the wrong people. You know, back in the day, just jacking man up. I was just one of them incidents, and I sat there, and now I look back with it. Man thinks I actually think I'm a prick for doing that. Well, I'm an idiot for doing that, man. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a stupid move, bro, and that kind of led to me going, okay, I've been nicked once. It's all right now.
You get used to it.
Yeah, man. Like, probation officer used to come around my house and that, like, sit there, talk to it was awkward, bruv, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, with my pops and that, though, when that happened, on that same court case, he was there. And he goes, listen, he looked at my mum, he goes, I'm gonna take him for a drive, innit? Yeah. Like, my old man's been to the slum and that.
So he can reason with you.
Yeah. He can say, look, I'm gonna go, like, it's time. Man has that chat with him, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
start telling you where his journey, innit? Like, I done this. You gotta remember, our dads and that. Yeah, like our fathers and that, you got to remember, they was once young as well. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? They was once young, and wherever they was going to be mischievous as well. You know the way they so they would have got in trouble, they would have seen people get in trouble, or not family members.
There's a reason why man acts the way they act in it. Usually you can chase it back in. So when you look at it, so your parents can definitely relate. Like they
Yeah,
can
man.
relate, they can see themselves in you.
Yeah, exactly.
They hate to see it though sometimes.
Yeah, they hate it.
Yeah.
Once they clock it, it's like, alright, cool.
Yeah,
long.
because even now, as a parent, like when my son's at that age now where he goes outside, he plays. You get me? He goes to school on his own. So these little things, I'm on him now. Like I'm calling him. See, like back in the days when man would be young and like man would be getting called from my dad or like, bro, where are you? Or and I was like, what's wrong with him? But now I'm like that because I'm like, bro, you need to be called. I need to know when you're in the gate, when you're on your way out of the gate. There's no hanging around after school. You get me? And at the end of the day, that's what. Because I know how I was. You get me? And I know even. At certain, even at that age, how I was, you get me? What I was indulging in. You see what I'm trying to say? That drive, like, do you know what? You're like, bro, your pop sounds like a G, fam, and he's a real man, fam.
Big up. That's why I'm proud to
talk.
talk.
He sounds like a real man, fam, from what you've told us, like.
He's a real one, man, for real. He is, and I'm proud to say it. You know, at the same time, back to what you were saying, like the initial question you come with, was, what's that like?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what. In a way, I'm not even trying to diss my big up mum, innit? Yeah. Cause she held me in her stomach for 9 months, bro.
That's right, birthed you and that, you get me?
Yeah, so she didn't have to.
Had you,
Feel me? So, it's not even like I'm ungrateful, but things just don't work out between me and her, you get me? So, like, at the same time, I don't know what it's like having that motherly love. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And sometimes when, like, you know, certain females at that age try to teach me something, I just don't understand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help it. Only to this day now, in the last, I would even say month or so, I've realised, like, I've got certain mental health condition to it.
Yeah, it's like a PTSD.
Yeah, fam. Like, it's not normal, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, even me trying to go back, patch things up with mum, no matter what's happened and what she knows, she still goes back. So it's like, it's a loop now, innit?
Yeah.
So,
because once they get to a certain age, it's like they're stuck in their ways, isn't it? You know, like our parents and grandparents, bro. Like, so, and the reason why I asked that question is very important because, obviously, like I said, I grew up with my mum. My dad was always in my life.
Big up all the real mums, man.
Yeah, big up all the real mums and big up all the real dads. You get me?
Man.
Big up, especially the dads. But this is why I'm glad that you've pulled up today and told us this because everyone talks about their mum, innit? Like,
come on.
We know that the mums have done a good job, innit? Especially the single mums, they've all done a brilliant job. Single mums and the ones, they've all done a good job, innit? But the dads, fam, we never get homage, bro. You get me? There's so much like men out there that's been there for their children, that's helped their children, and their children are used as a weapon. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man.
Like, and then later on in life, we're always the blame. Oh, you're a man, you don't care, you this, da 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 da. So, but you see what you're saying, it makes a point, because that's why I answer you, because I grew with my mum, and had my mum there all the time. My dad was always in my life, bought me everything, made sure I was there, gave me that manly advice, taught me a trade, done the right things what a dad's meant to do. He was there for all of his children, you get me? Good dad, big up my dad.
Yeah, big up pops, man.
But then, obviously, years down the line, I lost my mum. You see what I'm trying to say? My mum passed away.
R.I.P. still.
So now, that gap's not there. But obviously, throughout that time now, I got closer with my dad. Because there was times where I was meant to live with my dad. I was there for a bit. I cut out. I went to my mum's. You get me? I went to back to... Because I'm in the ends. You got me? It's not just my mum. It's the environment I'm in.
Of course.
I'm around all my friends. I've known these people all my life. Since I was in primary school till now. Even some of us might have went different secondary schools. But when we come back, we're in the ends. This is our family. So...
Environment.
I was out of that environment in another environment. I was like, nah, man, I want to go back to my mum's. So... Then years down the line, as I got older, being a man, and losing my mum, like obviously that gap's there now, isn't it? But I'm so happy I got my dad. You get me? Because if I didn't have my dad there or he was never in my life, I would feel lost. You see what I'm trying to say? Because now at least my dad is cool with my mum's family as well, innit? So I can always ask him certain things or even advice when like I feel like my mum's side of the family might be moving a certain way. You know what I mean? There. So he would tell me, nah, man, it's not that. Don't think. So like my dad's that they've never had that. Like my mum never planted a seed in my nan's head to say or my granddad's head to say my dad's this man or that man. You get me? So whatever they went through, it never affected me. But at the same time now, I'm like, rah. Like,
now you're deep in
I need my mum. You know what? Sometimes I need to chat to my mum, bro. I just see my mum there. You get me? But at the same time, I've got pups. You know what I mean? There, but so. I really like, that's why I went to answer that question, because it even can help me like even
work out things.
Work out things, and then like, cool, I've still got my pups, I could go to them as a man. But it's even hard, like you said, because when I'm like connecting and that, like my missus, whatever, like trying to tell me certain things or whatever it is, it's hard for me to tune in sometimes. You know the way there, because I'm like, you're not my mum. Like, you know the way there. So
Yeah.
And that's something that I've got to deal with as a man, and probably maybe therapy or whatever. Even doing this,
man.
talking and that.
It's peaceful,
Just
exactly.
talking it out, bro.
Yeah.
Just talking it out.
So I'm saying.
People don't even talk it out, trust me. Because to even think about it is one thing, but once you lay it out in words, you're like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Because you can actually hear it now. It's like, it makes sense to you.
Yeah, you're putting it
once
in
it's
there.
in your head, you're thinking, you're not sure. It's just a thought. But once you put it out and you speak to someone, you can bounce it off someone, they're like, yeah, that makes sense. You're like, alright, okay, cool. At least I can talk to this person. Like, you've opened the lane now. Yeah. That's what some people need. If not, they'll just be drowning in their thoughts.
Like, as men as well, like going back to that car, we don't talk.
Yeah, we
like
don't.
we, especially here in the UK, and how the environment is, back to what you're saying as well, and how we have to maintain and keep such a solid head at all times, no emotion. You have to kind of tap yourself out a bit, like to be able to function and be strong for your family. You get me? And going back to, you know, there's something that I'm gonna start doing. It's actually in a process right now. I'm gonna open the page up in the next couple of weeks on a side thing. I'm gonna call it the Hood Therapist. And I'm going to start helping man them from the ends who've really gone through shit, who are happy to, you know, sit there and vent about whatever their problem is, you know what I'm trying to say, and how it's affected them. Because I feel like that will solve a lot of problems in the ends. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot to it, bro. And boxing matches and all this, whatever you want to do, bro. You got a problem with someone, I'm gonna line that up for you, bro. I know a ring local, bro.
Yeah, like bounce,
on a less scale, like let's not do the clout thing, bro. Let's resolve your problem like men, because back in the day they weren't clout, they weren't Instagram and
it's
that.
true, they weren't none of that.
Smash each other up, you go and have a drink afterwards, bro.
It's true.
You understand?
Yeah,
like,
that's real though.
Like that's what my pops told me again. He's like, these men are
Yeah, they
nowadays
are,
they run around. Big man, that's the older generation saying it though. Again, I'm from a different generation, so I'm like, I get it, but he goes, these man, they're not about it.
Yeah, it's a different time,
They're not
innit?
about
Yeah,
it.
it's a
Yeah,
different
like-
time, innit? And when man used to have problems growing up, you go and fight, man, innit? 1-on-1. All your guys will be there, all their guys will be there, and you might just rock it out.
Hold the
innit?
bangs, bro.
Yeah, you have to scrap it out, innit?
Hold them.
Like, and even if you like, bro, if I go into my household and tell my mum, rah, man got moved to, she was like, what, you're a pussy, like, you get me? Go back outside and fight. Are you a pussy? You know the way there? Yeah.
And I go,
Get me? But that's exactly what she would say, God bless her, that's what she would say. That's why I rate my mum, and that's why, like, even in my area, as much as my mum was a single mum, I didn't have, my older brother wasn't living with me, my older brother was from my dad's side, so I had my older brother in my estate, he wasn't known in my estate, so no one, even if I said about him, they wouldn't care, they're thinking, raw, like, there's goons there, but man had to make sure, man made that stamp. Like, raw, if anyone violates, I'm punching their face off. You know what I mean? That's how man was. And then we got to a stage where, like you said, it started getting to a different time where man are using weapons, you're getting rushed. So now man's going for fights, man's rushing man. It's like, alright. So them goons are like, cool, don't worry. Anyone chat shit?
Someone get a little joke.
Yeah. Or someone will poke man up.
In between the scuffle and that, I hear you.
So me and my goons was like, alright, cool.
It's
Anyone chat shit? We just wrap them up. It don't even matter if it's by himself. We're just gonna punch him up. Because if it was the same thing where in his end, they're gonna do it to us. So that's how the times changed. But yeah, them days it was bare 1-on-1. This guy is just doing bare feedback in the background when the crisp. Yeah, bro. Hey, man, stop eating when we're podcasting, bro. You had time to do this. You have to get onto it. I've told him, and he's not listening. You know the way there? Yeah, Paul's done it last time as well. Then when they're eating sweets and that, you get me? You know what it is? You can eat, but I can hear it. So I know checks are picking up in the mic.
Not too much.
Oh, I bet he said not too much. See? Unprofessional. But yeah, man,
some are people, for the people that love that.
yeah. Come on. The management in the background's eating crisp, bro. Like, you get me?
Big up Young Nev.
That's a kind of... Oh, I didn't say who it was. Remember, I didn't say the name.
You're not on camera,
No, you're not on camera as well, you know. No one knows this shit. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, my brother. Whole time, my family. Always come. Ah, he made that.
Management.
The active management. Get me?
Let's go.
I love this project though, it's so natural, bro. You get me? The man is gangster, cuz. But yeah, man. So how did you get into music as well? Because you do grime. I met you doing the grime thing, innit? So is that your main genre, what you focus on?
Nah, I can rap, I can make melodies, but I'm comfortable with. I just find myself when I lay something on a track with a 140 or something, I always sound better.
Yeah.
So I just stay in my lane, man. You know what I'm trying to say? And with the music, the whole transition of going from mum to my dad's, that's when I started writing because I was upset, man.
Okay.
And all the men around me were rappers.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a time of grime where I used to listen to Grime. I used to listen to his older brother, Lil Nasty. I used to listen to even DW and them, man. They were a generation just above me. So the Skeptors, the JMEs, Gets. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this was my like generation of it. But at the same time, it was the rappers as well. I liked US rap. Okay. So I liked the pain rap, like, you know, the gangster rap and that. Yeah. So 50 and
like G-Unit.
Lloyd Banks, and Yayo and all them. Yeah, man, they're my favorite, bro. Like, honestly, growing up, I was like a...
What about D-Block?
D-Block, yeah. Jadakiss Cold, man. Yeah, you can't take him.
Styles P, best rapper ever.
You get me? Cold, bro. Like, see these man, you got favorites, but they got levels. They're like...
There is levels,
There's levels in it, bro. Like, but they're definitely parring with each other. Like, you know, coming to that Ja Rules and then the beef and all of that. Like, I used to love it, fam. Remember what I'm saying? So that's where
that was funny still.
It was sick. At the same time, I like Eminem. He was one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You've said this a lot of times still, like Eminem is not my go-to. Like right now, if I play music, my go-to is gonna be completely different to who I actually think is the best. So as much as Eminem's not my go-to rapper, Eminem's the best ever to touch the pen. He's the best ever. Like, you get me? They can't hate, bro. And he produces and he engineers. It's not just that he's a rapper and he goes,
genius, man.
Bro, my man is a musician. He's an architect.
He's
you
a
get
genius,
me?
though.
No M, there's no 50. You get me? No M, there's no G-Unit. Just remember all these G-Unit fans that don't know about M and that. Bro, no M, there's no 50.
Real talk,
yeah, there's no 50 without M. Because when 50 was doing music, no one cared about 50, fam. Not like that, but no one went signing and putting on 50.
He had to beef his way through, man.
He had to, he was brushing everyone.
Crazy.
So he blackboarded himself at the beginning. You get me? He came in the game like, right, ban Jay-Z, ban Nas. Nas is from his own block, ban Nori, ban these man, ban them man. And then M and that was like, rah, yo, this is talent here. That, yo, Dre, boom, yo, Jimmy, boom.
It's a balance though, because you see with 50s around so many are like him. And then M, you think, what?
And bring him to the West Coast.
Yeah, do you get it?
That's how 50 was able to, because he's in the West Coast now. So he's going through the West Coast. With that, the radios are going to play him out there because Dre and that, they're plugged in. Everyone's plugged in the West. And then that's going to make New York now say, rah, no, we need to wake up and listen to this guy.
Yeah, for real. And that's where I started rapping from M, because when he started making the tune about, I said, I'm sorry, mama.
Yeah.
I was in my feelings, bro. At that age,
you.
bro, I was like, shit. I want to go in my back garden and start digging up my fucking... On a real talk, no cap, fam. I was sitting there one point, I was like, oh my days, bro, this is mad, fam. This is actually mad. This is mad, bro.
What do you mean? I know the tune.
I'm cleaning out my closet, bro.
Get me?
Cleaning out my closet.
Yeah, that tune was, that one was a deep one. That.
You get it?
But M will do that though. Like, music alone does that, innit? Music is not just M, but M, like, even when he was doing, like, I'm a criminal, like, you get me, them tunes? I was out there robbing Woolworths them times there, you get me? I was like, yeah, fam, I'm a criminal, like, you know, robbing South Park socks, yeah, with the Mandem and that, you get me? Bro, I was repping D12, I thought I was proof on that, you get me? I had a bandana and the RIP. I was like, yeah, I'm proof. You know what I mean? There. My white Virgin, White David, he was M, you're M, you know that M was
jeans,
on. Yeah, my man was, shh. We're going here, yeah, bro. I swear down, bro. That was the influence. I can't lie.
It's the influence, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fam, it was a big influence. Yeah, the Marshall Mathers LP.
He switched it, man. He changed the game, bro.
Changed the game.
That's what it is, and at the same time, I wrote my first bars to my that situation.
Okay.
So the purpose came from there, bro.
Yeah.
You get it? And I even remember the bars now to my head, but like not like that. But if I was to sit down and think I could actually get them up, but it's mad. And then I remember writing on this little, the small pad, not even the big thing, the small pad, just kept going through them, and I was like, "Wow, I'm actually okay, you know." And I started going to the studio with a couple of men that I went to school with. Big up Chase, big up Trojan. These man are actually what made me want to go further with it, because they were cold with it, like. they inspired me because they had the same music taste as man. Going back to what I said, and at the same time, they had the links to go studio, and then I didn't know any of this at the point. I was just writing. Put on a little Sonny Erickson thing with a little Grime beat, rally in the car park.
Like
and
ringtone
that.
kind
Yeah,
of thing,
fam, you know already, innit?
Yeah.
And then from there, I started seeing levels. Oh, right, this is an engineer, this is... And then, man, I started all bunning up. I was the last one to even start all of that, bro.
Yeah,
I was
blazing
anti,
with that.
bro. At one point, I was on football. I played football a lot, bro. I went to like Preston for trials for their team one time and that, yeah. And it obviously didn't work out, whatever. But man was really on the ball thing, innit? And once I started getting older and obviously going Popses and that, see, big up my G and that. But obviously Pops lacked a bit of hash and that, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of drink and whatever, man. Cool off time. He worked hard, bruv, you understand?
Yeah, that's
like, I'm not even trying to sit here and open, man. Like, you don't
man.
smoke on that no more, but when he was younger, you understand? Just cool off and that, whatever it is. Like, obviously, we started chilling with the man them, and then the punk started coming about. I see man them getting lean and that, and I'm thinking, why, man? I know it's gonna happen one day, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? It's gonna happen. And then I didn't fight it, I bonded with it.
No, I hear that.
But I'll be real, it helped me. Because I was an angry youth, man.
Yeah, like me,
what I was going through and whatever, I'm not trying to promote it, no, none of that, yeah, you understand? But in my journey, this is how it came along, and then went studios, and they started helping me with my music and
That's
that.
right, yeah.
Cool off, right, I started writing for time. Wow, that's a sick bar. Thinking outside the box, this and that, yeah? Then I started putting tunes out, linking up man from different ends, just from earlier, not realising it. And then they're actually like, yeah, you're cold, you know, you're all right. And then life hit, took a break from it, still doing it here and there. And then in the last 3-4 years, I said, you know what, I'm ready, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready for this.
Let's take it full
yeah,
time.
yeah, I know man's doing something now, kind of thing, you know what I'm trying to say? So let's work with it, let's run with it, without making myself look like an idiot at the same time, innit? Like, you gotta take risks, innit? And it just worked out, bro. Yeah, but everything just works out for a reason, fam. You bump into people, like, for reasons in life. I feel like even if it's man that are in the scene now, and you go up to them and be like, yo, what my bro? You don't know me from Jack, yeah, but I'm not here to like suck bum on that, man's here to give flowers because I'm listen to your rhythms, innit? You understand?
Course,
So just going to work to my 9 to 5s, I'd bump into like, once I bumped into Joe Black, one time I bumped into Jammer.
I remember he was telling me.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, bro, okay. These
like, miracle, man.
Yeah. Like, Jammer, I didn't like, no disrespect, didn't really listen to him too tough, you know what I'm saying?
He was slipping, it was I knew it. I was holding back so bad.
Yeah, no,
do you know what? I wanted to say, you know what I done. You know what I was thinking. You know what I was thinking, bro. Yeah, them and the Uri boy was whiffing it up, Uri boy. Young Spray. They said it, not they. Spray said it still. I know, we're a bit ruthless over it still, We're a bit uncensored sometimes.
You know what it is though, like, no disrespect to it, obviously, like, I like, when I started seeing the whole Grime scene and that, yeah, how it was, like, I started seeing how man started moving funky with certain man.
That's right.
Yeah? And, you know, I bumped into certain man, like we said, yeah, there's an MC called Marga. Yeah.
Where's he from?
Canning Town was back in the day and that. But Marga. Man obviously bumped into him. I used to listen to his rhythms and that. On a music thing again, you know, big him up as well because he gave me gems, bro, that he shouldn't have. Not he shouldn't have, but he didn't have to. Yeah, and I openly say it because he's like, listen, he goes, where you from? I've gone, like, Pakistan and India, innit? He goes, put that on your Instagram. Let people know where you're from, bro. And I was like, rotted, okay.
Yep.
Like, when he'd link, man, we'd, like, you know, make some rhythms and that, whatever. He's got big up 1010 Studios. They've got their own thing going over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've seen him grow from that to that to that. So he's got his own artist now.
I've heard of 1010 Studios.
Yeah, like it's just you know the ferry. Yeah. Just around that area, kind of. Like,
I've seen them on the gram and that store. Yeah, the 1010 Studios.
They're local, East and that. Yeah, and I'm still in contact with these people. But at the same time, from man that I used to listen to, now I'm bumping heads with them. I'm on rhythms with them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Shows you.
Like, right, there's something here,
Yeah, the
innit?
progress, yeah, man. You just got to keep working on your craft, bro.
I went to Wiley's thing once. When he had that Esky dance thing, yeah, when he's in the COVID time and that. And I got the call up, big up DJ Jeddah, yeah. He shouted me, he goes, yo, cuz, call me now. What you doing tonight? You best be free. And he never talks to me like this. I called him. He goes, listen, Wiley and them, man, they're active. It's an Asian grime scene. Dev said it. Shout the boys that you know, innit? He goes, look, preferably Asian youths, but I don't believe I got Jeds, I'm with you. I'm not really on all that, but he goes, if they're calling me to, let's get something done. Hit up bare MCs, bro. Come there with about 15, 16 man, fam, you know what I'm saying? Cold bars and that. Big up every man there on that day, yeah. Shelled it down, and that's when I first met Wiley, innit? Okay. So, was spitting, whatever it was.
Yeah, what was that interaction like with him?
Bro, it was actually mad because I didn't even realise it was him until 3-4 seconds later, like not even sounding like a fanboy or whatever it was. Man grew up with, man. He's a godfather,
yeah,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Like we wouldn't be
it's
here
Wiley,
if it
man.
weren't for them, man.
Yeah,
Bro, you
big up yourself, Wiley.
Big up Will, man. Yeah. He moves mad, but I love it, innit? You get it? So big up Wiley, bro. Like, you already know, fam. I was spitting my bars, and he just come into the screen, you know, the live stream. Yeah. And he just put his arm around, man. He's like, and I'm spitting. I'm thinking, who's this, bruv? Like, and I've looked at his man, bro, and I'm like, bro, he's mad. He's gone, yes, and he got to pull up, and he was amazing. It's a nice feeling. Yeah, cool. You know what I mean, bro? He's gone, listen, I'm gonna take over the world. And he's walked off. Yeah. You know,
he's like that though. Still, he's a little bit of a dream seller as well. Yeah. He's like that though. But he's a real one though. Why? Listen, we're gonna take over the world. I'm just cut up. You get me?
He just cut, and I was
like, and you know, like he means it. He means well. You get me? Like, and if he was to put that all together, we would take over the world.
He's got so much on his plate though, and
he does.
And you get it. I just get it. I don't take it personally because I bucked him again on another occasion where we could actually cool off and that. And for him to say to me, yeah, I'm proud to say this, yeah, he goes, he's heard me a few times, he goes, see you, he goes, there's MCs and there's lyricists. He goes, you're a lyricist. Like that.
Yeah,
bro.
That's right, yeah.
And I've gone, wow, what? Like that? Because I just write bars in my head, innit? Yeah. At this point. You've gone, look.
Would you not reckon he means like between, like, so alright, let's say a definition. So who's, in the grime industry, like we know, who's an MC and who's a lyricist? Let's pick one each.
Respectfully saying as well, innit?
Yeah, respectfully.
Like, in their own ways,
it's not this to no one.
I know nothing. Yeah. They're going to be like, oi, fellas, what?
Listen.
Man, this is coming from realness, though, innit? So, yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright, so do you want me to start?
Yeah, go on.
Alright, I would say, I'm being real.
Yeah.
Free Crazy Titch, he's an MC.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bars.
Sick MC. Yeah, sick flow.
Free Titch, man.
Yeah. But you see Kano, or Gets.
Lyricist.
Lyricist. Get me? That's the difference. That's for me, innit? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, Crazy Titch he's got it.
Yeah.
Like, he's sick. Everything. Like, his bars, like, they wouldn't even be able to clash and he would probably win the clash, but I'm saying, that's an MC. That's a sick MC there, innit?
Yeah.
But, man, to me, anyway, what would you... Would be your difference?
I say MC mic controller, innit? The ones that come through, the bun up the rave and that, the sickers. Like for me, that is its own thing, innit? Like for you to be an MC, not too many people can MC and then be a lyricist because they don't want to hear that from the MC. It's like
that's a very good point.
To be both, like you're really sick. Like you should be rich, innit? So. But obviously, so Kano lyricist, Rich lyricist, Gets lyricist. But when I say sick MC, obviously.
Come on. Hey, do you know what? This is a techie one though, isn't it? Cause it's like...
Because I know how Fend's taking it. But it's true.
Go on.
No, land. Huh? I wanna...
No, because I'm waiting for him to finish.
Go on, land. That's what I'm saying.
Land.
Oh,
I knew that's why they want to say it, you know.
I want to know now.
Yeah, I'll finish.
I like the way he said that still. What's yours? And I'll say like what I feel, but yeah, do you know that's a point though? Because I was gonna say D-Double, but I'm thinking is it so?
He done down a dance, bruv.
Huh?
D-Double done down a dance with one ad lib.
That's an MC though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But can he jump? Like, let's be real, yeah. I'm being honest. I'm being totally honest now.
He's not Kano Gets level, man.
Huh? No, he's not. I'm saying, can he jump on a rap beat? No, bro. I look like maybe he can. I'm not saying he can't, but I would never like to hear D-Double on rap. That's dead. That's dead. He's not gonna rap like
that, you know.
I think there's couples that started on radio clips and that. You get me? You know what I was there.
What, rapping, bro?
One extra one's on that.
Yeah, no one wants to hear that. I'm being real. There's no D-double fans.
That's what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah, gets can rap.
Yeah.
Gets a Kano can rap. Gets a Kano can rap.
I never digged it like that. Still, I never digged it.
Yeah, no,
like
because
that.
that's the difference. Like when I'm taking you out of that band, it's like Crazy Titch. Can Crazy Titch rap? I've never heard him rap. But, and that's, you see with Temp Man now, when they used to say, yeah, we're going to get Temp Man to crash Crazy Titch, I'm saying, bro, 2 different levels, bro. Temp Man can rap. And he's telling you his life. He's telling you he was in a dark room left on his own. And he can spit grime, bro. You get me? So that's what a lyricist is. An artist. Artist. You get me? An MC is just a man that just sticks on that 140 BPM and they've mastered it. Like D-double has done that. Like, you get me? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Over a soulful beat and that.
That's not what
it's not gonna run.
Like, imagine you was in a rave, yeah? Imagine like your age group, say like you was in a rave, like a banging rave that's playing all the tunes, like when I mean all the top tunes that everyone likes now, including the Bashment ones, including the Burner Boys, and then the DJ decides to put on some rap tune with D-double, bro. Bro, everyone's gonna be like, what's this? Let me be real. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. No disrespect to Dizzy Rascal, but I'm gonna be real. I swear down, no word of a lie. This is hands down. This is hands down. I swear down. We was in Carnival this year.
Right.
This year, on the Monday, Volcano Sound, This year Carnival, that was for me. I don't know what. Not for me, sorry, but for a lot of people, that was the biggest. Like, bro, the whole thing. Like, we was in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And it probably stretches at least, I'd say about 1,000 meters long.
Big thing. Yeah.
It was all the way down to there, and why I know they're big, they had Dizzy Rascal on the stage. Right. I'm not gonna lie, bro, they was playing Skeng, Skiddy Bang, they was playing Burner Boy, they was playing Dave, they was playing a bit of Stormzy.
Proper bangers and
all the bangers all the tunes that we can dance to. I swear down, do you know what happened? Dizzy came on stage. But all the old school people that's man's age was vibing, but it weren't a lot, bro. You see all the girls and like there was bare young Jesus, bro. As soon as Dizzy come on, bro, and they're looking around, who's split to Dizzy, bro. Like man felt like a victim. I said, I'm like this. Stop there. Get that. What? Yesterday I see somebody who's looking at me laughing, bro. Bro, I swear down. I see somebody who's looking at me.
I hear you though.
I see somebody who's looking at me laughing. I said, you know what? I'm in a corner right now, 2 man up, like man's not trying to look sneaky. No.
Look at head bump and that.
Nah, I hear that sound. But I'm just telling you. Like everything else was working in that sound. They played everything. They played even that outside in the club and the people around. Everyone's going back. East side, west side. So, you get me? They're playing all them tunes, Ludacris, everything. Bruv, Dizzy came on stage, bro, and he knows, bruv. He knows in his heart when he went Volcano, it weren't Eskimo dance. It wasn't Grime Originals. You get me? That man loves Grime, bro. I love Grime, bro. Grime's my passion. I love Grime. It's our thing, innit? But, and it goes back to what you were saying outside when we was talking outside. Where the drill is like, feels like it's bigger than the Grime. You see what I'm trying to say? But the Grime's older than the drill.
And the worst thing is, the way that Grime raves got locked off, and I'm not even saying it like that, I'm just saying it from a music point of view. Drill's 10 times worse, bro. And they're getting spun, and I'm not saying it is what it is. I'm actually happy it's getting spun now for the youths, But why were they so adamant to lock off Grime when Grime was hood? Because obviously I know about a few Grime man that spat them real bars, bruv. You know what I mean? And they meant what they said, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, like, obviously I'm from East. I heard about South man, RA, and then man from Early were doing their thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? So when I heard the difference of that and that, I thought, right, okay, that there is grease Grime right here, fam. You know what I'm saying, fam? So obviously Titch and them man were doing it in East. You get
Esco's and that as well.
Esco, Trim and them man, or like them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Them like gangster.
You know what I'm saying, innit? Like,
Trim was a Grime man. Like, I used to see Trim, and he's just a normal guy. Like, not saying that no one else is, but I'm just saying.
Like,
he's a grime man. Like,
it was real like
he
that.
He was grime, like pop, like not pop grime, but like Wiley grime, like what was considered as proper grime.
Yeah, he used to suffer Prestige.
Yeah, and he would get punched up by them. That's the wickedest. On the streets, Prez T and them man are official man. So even Prez T,
I haven't not.
Prez T and them man there, they don't. It might not do. But when you listen to it and when you know about who he is and where he's from, you say, this is a different cat.
Meridian and them man.
Yeah, they're different cat in the fish compared to like them man are from like Trim's from like Cross Harbour or something like that, bro.
See what it is again. See what you see them man there, yeah. When it's
I swear down, fam. I used to see him there all the time. I was doing the CSCS course years ago. This is when Trim was popping.
Actually, that's what I'm saying. With that, he was doing bits from a music point of view. Growing up, from what I saw, obviously there was man that were doing a lot more, whatever it was, yeah. But with that as well. With the going back to what I was saying about the grime and the jolting, yeah, that's when I started spitting on the jolting, bruv. It was I thought, wow, this is a whole new thing because there's man out here with real grime flows on all. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like us, we do
you
get
it.
Jolting, yeah.
With everything, like it takes a generation or two, innit? It's hard, like even though like it's crazy, like you see the drill, it's like. Some of these men are not even good as like the grime man, but they're seeing like 10 times more. Yeah, like, they're being seen by 10 times more people. Like more people. But the thing is, that's what happens, isn't it? You gotta pave the way in it.
That's right. Yeah, man.
So obviously it looks mad, isn't it?
That's a big point, man.
We're literally witnessing like a generation like change. People accessing. People are seeing, oh shit, there's money here.
He's hit the nail on the head,
bro.
Like
it's mad.
He's hit the nail on the head.
It's mad when you say it like that. It puts it into perspective, innit? You know what I'm trying to say, my guy? So.
And as an artist myself, like it hurts sometimes. I'm watching it, bro. You trust me, bro.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, you know
how this feels. Yeah.
Sometimes I see, I'm like, but I know it's just that's just the time, innit? You just gotta stay on your own journey.
Yeah.
And see your own crowd, and see your own market, and even that market sometimes will come. Oh no, that person's sick.
And most times, you know what it is. I've just come out of a label distribution deal. Yeah, it didn't work out, bro. Yeah, obviously. You know what I mean? But at the time,
fuck that label.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put them out there in a way where no artist should be able to work with them because of what I went through with them, bro. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. I weren't losing my head on nothing over it, but it was stress, bro. From time, obviously, payments and all that were involved. Yeah. But I've given my half, and you ain't trying to release my stuff now.
Bad man.
Bro,
bad man.
There's bad man, fam. Yeah. So obviously,
I want to mash man up for that still. Yeah, it's true though.
This got close to happening, bro. Yeah. Prez T was on the same label to one point. They were called Soundproof. Yeah. This label. Yeah. That's how I got to know about the noise because he was obviously Prez is Prez, innit? You understand? Me and Prez have even had conversations way after this because this label. While I was there, fucked up Prez. Sorry, messed him up. You understand? Yeah. So then I was like, cool, I stood with the label. I didn't want to get involved with nothing. I thought, you know what? It's not my business, innit? You understand? Good luck, Prez. Yeah. But later on down the line, the guy was doing the same thing to me. So I need to get in touch with Prez. I just sent him a DM. I said, bro, call me. This is what the reason is, innit? Called me straight away. We chopped it up, innit? Couple times. And obviously, he just said, look, leave the youth. Yeah, that's why I left him. Yeah. Go, like, you're cold. Yeah. Go and do your thing. Because I've even got unreleased tracks with him. Yeah. Bro, that's the worst thing, bro. I'll show you after with Prez, bro. I've got verses and that, bro.
Whoa. Is that when you was with that distribution?
Yeah, with that label.
Did they put it together and you don't
He put it together, exactly. Because he put the beats there. He got Prez's verses from previous. Yeah. He goes, right, I own these verses.
Yeah. What's the label called again?
Soundproof.
Nobody go with Soundproof.
Oh, no one go to Soundproof.
Yeah, look, you see your camera there, tell them.
Go to Soundproof.
Fuck Soundproof, bro.
I'll say that openly, bro. Yeah. Any artist, if you get
it's facts. Yeah, fuck Soundproof. Fuck the record label, fuck the staff, fuck the management, fuck the whole company. Yeah. Like 2 factors.
The guy.
My 4-4, make sure your kids don't grow. You get me? Oh my god,
it was crazy.
Yeah, that's mad to, like, obviously that's mad to go through still.
So I was going through all of that, whatever it was anyway. Like, long story short, I chopped it up with Prez. He goes, look man, we'll chop something up outside of this, man. Get out your thing first though. Yeah. So I was like, alright, cool. So I just recently got out of it. Found out, obviously, he flew us out to Ireland and my man and that. We found out he was a bitty and all that. That's the maddest thing.
That's he was going
Bro,
out getting the 4-4.
he flew me. Big up
selling the verses.
Big up Animal.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bro.
For 4.
I've got this press team.
Hey, bro, I got this press T first. What do you think this man was like? Boy, I'll give man a Zeno Butch for it. Man's like, nah,
Found out he was a functioning bitty,
Man just said he
bro.
was £80.
It's crazy. He was a functioning bitty, bro.
That's why Press T's upset.
That's
why,
He was a
he's
functioning bitty,
he's
bro.
moving mad still.
That's what it was.
You see, you found out when you was an islander.
Bro, obviously, I was with my two artists, but artists that were part of the label as well. Other two artists. One of them is a close friend of mine. Big up the Sage. He went through a lot of stuff with this label as well. Because I said, look, put him on. He's cold, innit? Yeah. So, and there's another artist that was on there before me called Animal. So big up Animal. That's little bro to me. Yeah. Yeah. He's cold with it as well. Make sure you go look out for him, man. Honestly, he's next up. With that being said, this label flew, because he was based in Ireland, man. I'm not going to say no names or no that. Yeah. He said, all right, cool. You free this weekend? I've just booked your tickets. He sent it to our WhatsApp. I've gone, swear down, where we going? Where was it? Belfast. I've gone, I've never been Ireland before. Us man all gassed. You know what I mean? Like, gone on a little night out and linked the label, man. Like, he's got our music, but let's see what it's really about. I said, man, let's go check him out, because we had hunches, innit? Yeah. Went there, whatever. Bro, some John opened the door, bro. And I was like, bro, this can't be the right house, man. Like, that's how it was. I was like, what is this, fam?
Cemetery Bando, basically.
Bro, no, it's a nice house. This is the thing. And she looked like she was like a little older than man, about 40s, 50s and that. And I was like, who are you?
We said she looked rough.
Bro, she looked like, like whatever, like, she looked a bit bad on it, bro. Yeah. You get it? So I've gone.
She's like, she was on the dark.
Yeah, bro, like,
I
don't know what she was on, fam. And the meth. Mix of everything, fam. Pick and mix,
Don't do drugs, bro. Trust me.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
So whatever it is, we went there and met my man. Obviously found out what he's on, lacing up zoots and that. And cool. Like, man was just burning weed, whatever it was, drinking up with the man, and we realised, we're here for the weekend, now we see what he's on, we've got something against him, let's start talking about our music now. Yeah, next day we called off, we said, yo bro, let's sit down, let's get through some music. No, let's chill you, man, let's go. Like, he's avoiding the subject, bro. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna fuck this, like, let's go link my man again, and let's set him up this time while we're here. You understand? But he wasn't trying to run with it. He just left the yard, didn't come back for time, and I'm thinking, bro, this is his crib. Yeah. Big crib. He's just left us in his crib, and he's just gone for time, bro. He's just leaving us with bare suspicious behaviour, bro. You know what I mean? It's too trustworthy. Yeah. In my eyes, anyway. I was thinking something's up, and then. Obviously, we found him out, we drew him out, he had big up Animal for the patience he's had with him, because he was on the label before me, but he's got about 12, 13 tracks of his, He's linked him up with producers that Animal knows, and he's tried to mess up relationships by not paying on time for the stems of the beats and that. He's got 2 videos of his, like, laying there. Yeah.
And he's not trying to release
it. He's not trying to release it. I saw it in my boy's face, bro, that day, fam. Like, he was upset, fam. I've never seen, he's a happy guy, bro. When I see him like that, bro, it touched me, you know, bro.
Because that's his
music, I'm trying to say,
fam. That's his craft, fam. Like,
intellectual property.
He could, like,
exactly, that's right.
He's mad with it, but for him to not even react mad, said a lot, bro. He was, like, disappointed, bro. And I was like, you know what? I'm not letting this happen to the man, then, bro. Like, so...
That's mad.
Planned it, tried getting out of it. Imagine this year, the Don's set up photo shoots and all that. He'd done work, bro, so I couldn't knock him. At one point, he's done his work, paid for my sessions and everything, bro. Give me beats for me to be able to produce what he wanted, bro. So I'd done my side of things, and he did, you know, live up to it at the time. But because of his habits, it messed his head up. You know what I'm saying? He was going through a little thing with his ex and whatever. Cool, I get that, bro. But you're up. You do a 9 to 5 where he's on project manager level. So that's the reason I ran with him, because he had a little something to invest. Took the P's, whatever, for an EP I gave him, Don't want to disclose whatever here, but it was what it was. And he gave me the upfront money. There was no problems.
Seeing.
Like I've gone cool, say nothing, looked after me, whatever. Set me up for a gym membership. I think, well, the guy's looking after me. Yeah. So it was all of a facade, though, bro. You understand? He did that to build trust.
Yeah.
And just for later on to say, nah, it's mine now.
The whole man's music.
You get it, fam. So then, bro, it's just, long story short, man, just deaded him off, bro. I said to him, listen, I can't be part of this no more, fam. Respectfully. And he goes, you need to give me all the money back for this.
Yeah.
You need to give me all the money back. I said, yeah, you ain't getting a penny.
Yeah, you ain't getting shit.
And I said it to him, I go, do you know why? I go, I only took that money because I thought you were actually going to put man on the map, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And we can break bread. You can have your percentage.
Take it back, man.
Yeah, it's part of it, but you're not serious.
You're not serious. I don't mind sitting there owing you something because I know I'm going to put something into it, bro. That's what the labels do, innit?
I know something that happened to them as well. Young artists, you get me? I'm not even going to say anything, but obviously, the young artists, same thing. The brothers linked them, boom, oh yeah, take them selfridges, this, that, buy them, everything, you get me? Yeah. But luckily for the artists, his peoples, when the guy was trying to say, basically, some music, something to do with the music or whatever it was, or he owns it or this and that. Yeah. And my man said, nah, I'm coming out of this deal, yeah? Then the same thing my man said, well, I want £800 back for the jacket, I want this, I want that. Luckily the peoples said to my man, yo, man, now you're stepping because man's gonna have to come and step on you. Yeah. But boom, hold that and run that, you get me? And then, but I can't lie, the game's foul like that. That's why I try and, you got to know who you're working with, innit? And you got to be clear, innit? Like, you both got to be clear. Whoever you're working with, got to be clear, man.
So he had bad intentions flying us to Ireland, but I took a positive out of negative there. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. So I was like, I learned my lesson. I went there knowing I'm going to suss this shoot out, fam.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because before this, I never met him.
Yeah.
I've been in a deal for 3-4 months, bro.
Oh, so you never had a meeting with him on that?
I never met the youth. Yes, I met him on FaceTime, this and that. He's like, I live in Ireland, giving this facade, I'm good, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And then it just happened the way it happened, whatever it is, innit? But
yeah, that's peak still.
And yeah, man.
So what's your plans for the future now? What have you been releasing? What projects you got out on that, man? Tell the people.
We released Brown Boys, and a project that me and Chowerman done. Big up Chowerman.
Yeah, big up Chowerman. I've seen him working, man. Big him up still. I definitely have him down there.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've been seeing him do a lot still. I've seen him do a lot, so
yeah, get him on here. You like his vibes, bro. He's got his vibes, man. Trust me. Because I like man that I can get on with outside of music as well, bro. Like artists got a lot of egos, and I respect it.
Too much egos.
But this.
And they've got a lot of a lot of artists have got a lot of affiliations, isn't it? So some people ain't gonna mess with you if you're affiliated with certain people.
And you gotta respect the game, fam. It is what it is.
That's how it goes, isn't it?
You get it, fam. But yeah, me and Chowman pulled out Brown Boys on Friday. The video's out for that on YouTube. It's on the Instagram, Velli.94. It's all up there. We're pushing that one. That's doing real well right now. We got 11 exclusive spins before it come out.
That's on radio.
Radio, so shouts out the DJs, Spiral, Ellie Prohan.
Big up Ellie, she
you know what I'm
supports
saying,
everyone, you know.
Yeah, man.
Big up Ellie Prohan.
She's cold with it.
Yeah.
Big up the Asian Network as well. Big up Limelight, Candyman, Jasmine Takar. Big up Bobby Friction. All of these, man, like, they put us on, man. And do you know what it is? The whole title of it, it's the Asian side of things, bro.
Yeah.
Not without respectfully saying it. Because
you have to tap into your market, you know. You have to tap into your market, bro. Come on.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I've been in this Grime thing for a minute, bro. I've been around bad boy MCs, bro. Been around a man that I can sit and go, I'm not ready to, because he's on levels, you know what I'm saying, fam?
He's got hella bars and that, just carries on.
Too much, fam. Yeah. So it's like, it's not even saying it as a hate, it's like, I need to level up to work with you. So if anything, it's like that, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But with what we're saying in this tune, and the whole point of it is, when I went to them sets and whatever it was, I didn't see I saw a couple Asian man like that, but like, without disrespectfully saying it, they weren't hitting it from my ears, bro. But when I met Chowerman on Pyro, big up Jeddah again, DJ Jeddah, he's a big influence to it, to how I met these people. Me and him spun something there, and I was like, yo, fam, like, this guy's cold, you know. He might give me a run for my money a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, he's got the same vision as me, bro. But now I can either take it this way or this way. But I'm about building with people.
That's right.
Like, you get me?
Yeah.
And the way we just connected, he didn't mean no bad mind. I didn't mean no bad mind. We just start bumping into each other at sets and that. Yo, Velli, what? Let's link up outside and that, innit? You get me? Well, yeah, safe, man. And then we was like 2, 3, 4 years later, we're still chopping up. Now we made this rhythm, fam, organically.
Well done, man.
You get me, fam? So
you're good at networking. That's one thing I would say. When I met you the other day, you're very good at. You're like myself, and it's talk to anyone.
Yeah,
like you know
respect,
what I mean.
man.
You see people's energies on point. Cool, we'll chat to you.
Yeah,
so
man.
You approach man straight away. He's chatting to man.
Yeah, man.
You get me?
Yeah, man.
Obviously, I was just like. At first, you know, like I wear my environment. I was just, you know, like I'm like that. I just want to see what man's energy is like. I don't know who man is and that. But then obviously, yeah, we was cool, bro. We clicked straight away, fam. You get me?
Yeah.
Nah, you're good peoples, man. I definitely see a bright future for you still.
Thank you. I appreciate you, bro.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say as well. You wanna spit a little freestyle for the fans, them and that?
Yeah, I'll go drop you the sign, man.
A little acapella thing.
Yeah.
Go on.
What, you mean to drop something?
Yeah, just drop something, fam.
Listen. I pray to live the life that I'm living right now. Every time I flick that penny in a wall, I taught myself to live for the moment, trust the process, only time can tell. All the young G's that are doing degrees, I hope you succeed in life, do well. Don't make the same mistakes that I did back then. I was fucking about with some mindless girls. Fucking about, my brain needed help. Too busy weighing up weed on skills. Thought I was on the path to success when really I was on a path to fail. Weren't trying to do a 9 to 5 down to ride, yeah. I was on a path to jail. Countless nights woke up with a fright from a screaming bitty that went through hell. Forgot to mention, just to add to the tension, I was living with that bitty as well. Due for a samurai sword with thoughts of taking her out of this world. But I can't lie, when I looked in her eyes, I had to hide. My pride had to understand this bitty needed help. Misunderstood for a whole life, bleeding, misleaded. It all come from smoking a pipe, lining up lines of white. Don't know wrong from right. Blinded, misguided, like she lost her sight. Caught in a cycle, dick riding. I ain't talking a bike. Call it hard to accept, just like when the tube goes on strike. Yeah, man.
Jeez, no,
Come
well
on.
done, bro. Nah, come on, bro.
Get me. Big up, bro.
Come on, bro.
Ready.
Yeah, man. And just answer a couple of questions before we go. Yeah. We're on it. That camera's got him.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, he's good. That's caught him still. Before we go as well, would you prefer podcast or radio? I hear a lot of people ask this question. I have to answer.
In what way? Like?
So, like, would you prefer being on like, what do you prefer right now?
Man, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's organic,
Yeah,
man.
see? It's organic, innit?
You know what it is? Sometimes with radio, they tell you, because I've been interviewed by a man on radio, and they tell you what they want, what they're going to do before, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
It's all scripted, innit?
Yeah, I understand. So you can't do this, you can't say like, that's why I say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I learned my lessons,
Yeah.
but see me, man, just talk the way I talk, bro, sometimes, bro, you know what I mean?
Nah, come on,
I got
bro.
potty mouth sometimes, man. Allow
I'm
me,
the
fam.
same still.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah, we say not swearing, man swearing anyway.
But,
Also, gram or rap?
I can't answer that, I'm both, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that one. Next time I'm going to have some race shots when they can't answer it.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
You know what
like
it is?
Nori,
You know what it